Iceberg Production. This is an Iceberg Production.
Oh, you know what? Just kidding. Hang on.
Man.
Look, I'm getting straight to the bag, trying to stuff it with confetti. I just might stun on that ass.
Hello and welcome to the 5th episode of Honestly Lucid with Lola, featuring
Rhino.
Yes.
What up, what up?
Is an upcoming rap artist.
Yes.
So Ryan, why don't you tell us about yourself?
Well, my name is Ryan Ledesma, aka Rhino, aka Raw Dog. That's for the
I like
roomies.
that better.
That's for the roomies back in like 2019, stuff like that. I'm from Wichita Falls, Texas, like a small city, like 2 hours north of here. Not too many people. I mean, like it's like one of those everybody knows everybody type of towns, you know. College town.
Do you still keep in touch with people out there?
Yeah, I got friends out there. You know, I grew up there, born and raised. I only like came out here maybe like 5-6 years ago. But yeah, I got a whole group of friends out there, and you know, I know people out there that are in the industry as well and stuff like that. So
What brought you to Dallas?
just the opportunities, really. Like there's so much more. I think like out there, well now it's growing, but like growing up, like we didn't have like open mics to go to or anything like that. We didn't have like, you know, people that were building, you know, platforms for us to like really express our art and stuff like that. Like the only reason why I kind of got into it was because like my family was into music and stuff like that. Like my dad and my uncles, they recorded. My dad, he was a rapper when I was a kid, me and my brother, and he kind of like put us in the booth, produced a little beat, and like helped me write a song when I was like 11, 10 years old.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I think my brother was like 12, 13, and yeah, it was like corny as hell though. It was my first rap ever was like, "My name is Ryan, I like to be rhyming." And it just got worse from there. So. yeah, exactly. Yeah.
At 11 and 12?
Yeah, 11 and 12 and 13.
Would you ever? Did you finish that
I mean,
song?
not
like
11,
write
12,
it?
13. Yeah, I finished it. Like that's the only part that I had written myself, and then my dad kind of helped me write the rest of it. And
So is that what you're performing at open mic?
oh
what
no,
you're
I would never perform like anything
What?
over there. Yeah, that
We
stuff
will
is
be
like
front and center
For
cheering
real.
for you just
Hell
because we
no.
know the story.
no.
We would just know the first line though.
I might have been a little younger, honestly. I think I was like maybe 8, 7 or something. Like I was in 5th, 6th grade. So I don't know how old you are in that grade, but yeah.
So tell us about, I'm curious, tell us about the first time you've ever performed in front of a group of people.
Ooh, how
Ooh.
was that? How did you feel? Everything.
Okay, I would say I think it was 4th grade talent show.
4th grade?
Yeah.
Were you nervous?
I was nervous as hell. I didn't like. I was just like looking down, like stayed in one spot, and I sang. This is kind of embarrassing. I sang Chris Brown, "Yo."
Did you do the dance moves too?
I didn't. I was
love
just there.
Chris
Like
Brown.
the teacher that ran the talent show and everything. She was like, "You need to move around a lot more." I was like, "Okay, yeah." And then like when showtime came, I was just like, "Yo." I was like, "I don't know your name, but excuse me, miss."
Do you have like a video? You have an old video?
They did record it on a camcorder, but like I don't know where that thing is now.
Oh my
We done moved around so
That's
much, you
funny
know.
as fuck.
That is funny. Damn.
My mom probably has it like in a box in the garage somewhere. So
I want to see it one day.
well,
And
I'll try
I
and
need
find
you to perform Hey, my name is Ryan
Yeah.
at one of these open mics.
Maybe.
So, go ahead.
Was your dad the one who inspired you since he was in the industry already, or who was your biggest inspiration?
Well, yeah, at the time, yeah, I think it was like just seeing him and my uncles and stuff in the studio and working on it and everything. And then also they like did Tejano music. So yeah, they were like big in that scene first, before he started rapping and everything. Like he played the bass, and then my uncle sang, and then, you know, they had other people in the family playing other instruments and stuff like that. So just kind of being around that is like always been in our blood and everything. And so I always wanted to, you know, try my hand at it. And I was always like, you know, that kid singing his own songs and making songs up and stuff like that, you know, like, oh, I had a bad day today, like shit like that, you know what I mean? So
Have you experienced like any family or close friends that was negative about you making music? Like they didn't support it because they didn't think that, you know, that was.
I mean, not
that
really.
fit for
Like,
you?
I mean, when you're a kid, you know, everybody's like, you know, yeah, do it, mijo, and stuff like that. Or like, yeah, you can do whatever. But like, now that I'm like older and shit, they might not say it to my face, but it's kind of like, oh, are you still doing the music thing?
can
It's
tell.
like, yeah. So it's like, yeah, still doing it, you know.
Do they ever like ask questions about it, or
That's
ask
the
what
only
music
question
you
they ask.
have?
Like, you know, maybe if they were more interested in it, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, they'll see me like doing shows and stuff, and then they'll, you know, be like, oh, like, that's cool, you know what I mean? But it's like, it's not like how it used to be, you know,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So
What were they expecting you to go into career-wise?
I don't think anybody had like one particular thing, you know, but, you know, just kind of have a normal job, steady paying job, you know, just live the average life, because I mean, it's understandable too, because you know, this industry is like, it's hard to get into. There's literally like no money in it in the beginning and stuff. So yeah, there's like no money into it, and you know, you kind of just, it's kind of like one of those pipe dream things, you know, you don't, you want what's best for you know, who you're raising and stuff like that. And
Damn, I just sent you the link. Sorry. Both of you guys.
oh, it's cool, it's cool.
Sorry.
Get on the live.
I have a question. How old are you?
I just turned 27 in
27?
October. Yeah.
You're a Scorpio?
Nah, Libra, but
A Libra?
yeah.
Okay, I was just
Is that
wondering.
bad? You didn't say it
No,
in the
Libras
same
are
tone.
cool.
No, I was just wondering.
Nah, because you were like, you're a Scorpio? Oh, shit.
I have my different feelings about a sign or two.
Okay. I don't know
Are you big in
much
astrology?
about No.
We are.
Well, what can you say about Libras? Is that a bad sign?
I
Is that-
mean, I don't know about Libra men. I do know I have a best friend. She's a Libra, and we've been best friends for like 14 years now, 15 years. And we're complete opposites, but we balance each other out somehow. She's the calm one, I'm the crazy one. Yeah.
What's your sign?
Taurus.
There's stuff.
Nah, I'm just
What?
kidding.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know shit about it, so I just wanted to fuck with you.
People say a lot of bad things about us, but we're lit.
I've heard, like, I don't know, I always see those statuses on Facebook and shit, and it's always like, don't fuck with a Taurus, or
You don't repost them?
insert sign here, really. Yeah, I don't repost them or anything.
Do you have any rapper or artists who inspire you?
Like famous wise,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of listen to a lot of, like when I was in high school, I listened to a lot of Kendrick Lamar, a lot of J. Cole, just kind of like that type of hip hop and stuff. Right now I'm listening to a lot of Freddie Gibbs. Smino's pretty dope. His album was pretty sick.
I heard of him.
JID. Yes, Smino's sick.
Ooh, I
I heard
love
of
JID.
JID 's
He
dope.
is
I don't know if I've heard
badass.
his music though.
I've played his music in the car with you. You
But
probably
I hear a lot
didn't
of people
even.
talk about him.
Yeah, he's sick.
He's badass.
What kind of music do y'all listen to? Like generally?
I listen to everything except
Mhm.
rock.
I listen
Oh, really?
to everything besides country.
I love
That's
country
kinda-
music. I would love to go to a country club one day and like really get into that cowgirl character and
Like do the
dance.
whole line dance stuff and shit?
Yes, I want to do that.
I think that's kind of why I don't like country too much, because like where I came from, like that's all there is, like country clubs. So like, I mean, I don't mind it. Like if it's on, I'm jamming to it. I'll hear a song that I like or that I'm familiar with, but like it's not like, yeah, let's play that new George Strait or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Did you ever dance to Tejano whenever your family would play it?
Yeah. So like that's another reason why I'm into like a lot of different genres, because they also play Tejano, but they were like kind of a cover band too. So they played like a lot of old rock and country and stuff like that too. So yeah, I like it all. Like whatever, if it's a good song, you know, it has good music and a good meaning to it, like I'll jam it.
Would you ever collab with a country singer?
Hell yeah, they make bank. Country singers make bank.
They tell
man.
stories.
They do tell stories, yeah, but yeah,
They tell good stories.
yeah, they tell like.
Makes you a little sad, but yeah.
I think
little
a lot of it's like, I mean, it's kind of like mainstream any genre though. Like everything's like copied and paste. Like nothing's really like true to them sometimes, you know. Sometimes it's just like, you know, a drinking song, a breakup song, or, you know what I mean, like
Their
a
dog.
dog, or you know what I mean, the dancing
Their
song.
truck.
But I mean, like that's what sells though, you know what I mean. So like, fuck it, if go ahead.
I went to Kenny Chesney. I think that's his name. Kenny Chesney.
Sounds right.
Well, I didn't know how popular he was, and I went to this country concert, and they had all these people, and I had no idea who they were, and everyone there were like fucking crying when they were performing. And I was
Really?
just like,
Yeah.
all right.
You didn't have like a tear or two that wanted to come out?
No, but there was one band I thought was hot. I forgot the name, but other than that, that was like everyone was just in their feelings.
Yeah.
I've only been to one concert ever in my life. It was a Christian concert, and I was forced to
man.
go.
One.
It was
Who's
the Katina Brothers.
What does that sound?
Do you remember
familiar?
them?
No.
No, it was a group of guys, Christians. They were called the Katina Brothers, but the way it was spelled, it was Kathina, and it was like 4 or 5 Hispanic dudes. And
Did
they sang,
Walita make you go or Bobby? Or not Bobby?
Walita
Mom?
made me go.
Were they pretty big or like?
Yeah, they
really
were.
nice?
They
Yeah.
were hot as hell too.
Okay,
like
okay.
for real.
Hot for Jesus.
But yeah. Why you gonna let him roast me like that?
Man of God.
It's true.
I'm high off
Ooh,
of Jesus.
okay. We used to go to this church when we were in middle school, and we were literally just talking about it. Speaking of Jesus, Shady Grove, when we were in middle school, was not a church for kids. It's like everyone was hooking up at that church.
Oh
I was
wow.
one of them. I
And her
came
brother.
home with a hickey on my neck. I missed the bus on purpose and told my mom that, oh my gosh, I missed the bus. They didn't call us because they had like 2 buses. It was in Grand Prairie. They had 2 buses, the north bus and like the south bus.
Oh, so y'all
And
grew up in DFW?
Grand Prairie.
Grand
We
Prairie.
moved here. I was in 6th grade. She was in 8th grade from Louisiana.
A year before Hurricane Katrina happened.
Damn.
Yes, and our mom was super strict, so like we would
Yes.
not purposely get in trouble, but
We
I
were
mean,
curious.
shit, we were locked up.
Something about Jesus, huh?
She stop. She always said, "Don't do this, don't do that," but she never told us why.
It was
So we
always
just wanted
'cause
to know
I
why.
said so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's what it is too a lot though. Like when somebody tells you not to do something, you're always like, all right, I'm gonna do it just to figure out why. Like
yeah, that's how we were. But
curiosity.
man,
Fucking
we
killed
got
the
our
cat.
ass beat bad.
Damn.
Have you ever got your ass beat with a wet towel, a switch, head to nail on bricks?
I've gotten beat before, like bruises and shit. Like, but you know,
Mm-hmm.
it was like I was a pretty anxious kid, I guess. I don't know. I was bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like I would yell back, talk back, all that shit, and then like, you know, I think I wet the bed a lot as a kid. So like one of these days I had like an accident, and then I guess my stepdad was just fed up, man, fucking beat the shit out of me, and then
Really?
yeah, so it was a whole thing. With
What
my
do they
pops and
think about
everything.
you now? Do they think about like, okay, yeah, he's a good boy?
Well,
Or do they
he's not my
stop that?
stepdad anymore, so like they got divorced and shit like a while back. But I don't know what he thinks about me. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. but yeah,
good.
yeah. But yeah, he's yeah. It was pretty wild times getting
One
my ass kicked.
time, I peed the bed 'cause I used to have that problem too.
Yeah.
And our grandma, she pulled me by the hair,
Oh
and then she
wow.
started hitting me, and she don't remember it.
The one in Louisiana? Or the,
Lolita.
oh my god!
That shit
Yes.
happens though. But
And
like,
I was like,
Were we sleeping on a pull-out mattress?
yeah, it was me, you, and
Okay,
I think
so-
Esther. Were you part of it?
Have a confession.
oh,
That's fucked up. I
it
got my
was you.
hair
I peed
pulled
in
in
the
the
bed,
worst
too.
way.
Damn. Oh, both of y'all.
But I was known for peeing
I
in the bed.
told her that it was her. It wasn't me. 'Cause
Damn.
I ought to pull your ponytail out.
Oh, Damn, that sucks. It all comes out here.
I never.
On Honestly
I
Lucid
officially
with
have no
Lola.
more secrets from you.
But we won't
Sorry.
know until we keep bringing stuff up.
Yeah.
Not me
yeah.
starting a family feud.
For
On the
real.
No, I mean, people have like tried to make us fight each other. People have tried to turn us against each other. It does not work because we're actually able to like.
Talk through our shit.
Yeah.
And, like, ask each other, like, did you say this? Did you say that? We know each other so well, like, attitude-wise, temperaments, like, all that stuff.
How old are y'all?
I'm 32.
I'm
So-
29.
Oh, wow.
Yes, we're old as fuck.
I know.
I'm not gonna
But we
lie.
look so young.
Yeah, when I first saw y'all, I thought y'all were like 18, 19. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, they think that she's the oldest,
Damn.
but I'm the oldest.
Well,
Yeah,
really, they
those.
don't think we're related at all. But
Yeah, they just think that we're best friends.
we have the same mom and dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't see that.
Mm-hmm. She
And
was
then our brother.
our bald brother.
He's bald as fuck.
Damn.
Let me stop.
If you're watching this. Oh, yeah.
Let me
Well,
stop.
we promised we would be nice.
Oh,
but
okay.
She can. He called me a pit bull.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do y'all not like him, or y'all just roasting because he's a
No.
sibling?
Go ahead. That trauma.
He
Go ahead.
was mean to us when we were kids, and I was like partially mean to her.
They were horrible to me, but we've
But-
gotten closer.
Were you the
But-
youngest?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
As we grew older, like he was always mean to us.
He was an asshole.
And then I remember I was so mad at him one day. I was like, I hope the next time you have sex, you get a girl pregnant. And he
And it
got his
happened?
girlfriend, his baby mama pregnant. And
Damn.
yeah. And then I don't know, over time he just
I
got
mean-
meaner and got balder. So we had something on him.
Karma. Hell yeah. If you
It's
want to
like
hurt a
bald-headed.
man's feelings, talk about.
But I mean,
Like,
he's a good brother. He's not
he has no emotions.
Yeah.
He talks like a serial killer. Like no emotions, just straight to the
Wow.
fucking point.
Like
And
Jeffrey
just
Dahmer.
Yes, and
Yes.
just expects you to be
Want some
okay.
sandwiches?
Oh my
Eat the
god.
sandwich.
Relax. I just want to take
Did y'all see that show?
Mhm.
Yes.
What'd y'all think?
Man, y'all
Weird
gonna
as
get
fuck.
mad at me when I tell y'all what I think.
You
do
didn't
you
like it?
I felt sorry for him at the end.
Oh,
I really felt
cut.
bad.
Wait. Did you only feel bad because he was baptized, or because of everything that was happening?
Everything that was happening, like, I mean, his parents weren't as close to him, I feel, and I guess he didn't get that attention that he needed, but then at the same time, he was like nonchalant and didn't need anyone or whatever. But I
Yeah.
mean, I did feel bad because at the very end, like, I don't know,
But he.
He
I
murdered a lot of people.
I know he did. I know. I don't.
Did you
it was
feel
wrong.
okay? I'm trying to save you on this podcast. Did you feel more bad for the victims than you did for him?
Oh no, I felt very bad for the victims.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I did feel bad for but you know,
Next
like,
topic.
no, but you know, whenever, like, I thought that he, like, really wanted to change, that he just couldn't. I mean, I wish he would have.
Wait, why would you think because he went to prison that he would have change of heart after he did that to so many people? And to him, it was normal to him. Like, it was so normal in his head. He didn't see anything wrong with it.
He changed. He almost changed when it came to that.
Just say
the
fuck
other
Jeffrey
guy.
Dahmer.
I mean, fuck him, but
But don't fuck him.
no.
No, you don't.
Okay, so no, the real reason I felt bad, I think it was because it more had to do with the character that played him, because I love that character.
He's a good actor.
He played on all the American Horror stories. So whenever I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, like, he's changing. He's getting baptized. But once I saw the real Jeffrey Dahmer, it's like I didn't feel sorry for him.
Because of how he looked?
Yeah. Because I mean, I'm familiar with that actor.
That's
got
how
to
they
the
get
root of the
you.
problem. Yes.
My gosh.
They put an attractive actor in there.
Change
For
the
real.
subject.
All right,
Anyways, I have a question for you.
What's up?
Yeah.
Would you ever want to change anything about yourself?
Hell yeah. There's a lot of shit. I would change my height first and foremost.
Your height? How
Yeah.
tall are you?
I'm like 5'5".
Really?
Yeah.
You're taller than us.
How tall are y'all?
Yeah, 5'1".
5'2".
Well, yeah. I mean, as a guy, and
How
5'5" ain't that great.
How tall would you want to be?
I don't know. 5'8" is cool, but like 6, 5'8".
Yeah, and you
6,
got the beard
average.
too.
Yeah, that's what
You
I'm
have a
saying.
good
Like,
ass beard.
I know,
Appreciate
it looks
it,
super
yeah.
soft.
Noise.
it's nice.
like lumberjack.
Genetics.
What would you
Next question.
what would you not ever want to change about yourself?
My talent,
Your talent.
my personality. I think I'm pretty cool. I'm pretty funny, pretty cool, chill to be around. And yeah, that's it. And I'm a dope ass rapper.
He is. Y'all should come to open mic.
Yeah,
Every
At Royal
Thursday.
Lanes.
check it out. Check out my YouTube.
And that was his music in the intro. What was it called?
That song was called Shit. And we
Really?
The way
yeah,
he said it.
we say shit like 10 times in the hook. It's gonna be on this
Oh, that's
EP.
cool. I like that.
That is
Clarity.
funny.
Did someone
as
draw that
fuck.
for you, or did you just?
Yeah, shout out to Marcos. He used to babysit me and my bro when we were kids, and he like grew to be this dope, talented artist. So he drew us. This is me, my brother, and then my homie Vince. He produced like every track on there, and
That's
also my
badass.
cousin mix mastered the whole thing. It's like 6 tracks E EP.
That is cool. It kind of reminds me of the guys from Blood In, Blood Out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Do you remember at the very end they had like a
yeah,
a
like
mural?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what.
that's a
it
dope
reminds me of.
movie.
What character? What character would you be?
If I was in Blood In, Blood Out.
Yeah.
You know that guy that's like
Give
fuck,
me
I
some
forgot his
chon
name.
chon.
Is that him? Yeah, with the brows. I don't know.
They all got brows.
The one that was in prison with him?
Yeah, he's in prison, but I think he worked in the cafeteria.
The one
The
that
dark
said-
one.
Okay, I think that is the Chon Chon one.
It might be Chon Chon. I haven't seen it in a while.
No, it's you talking about Big Al,
he
the
like
white
he
dude.
got this mug like this.
No, that's the one that said Chon Chon. Give me some Chon Chon. It was that dude.
Oh, he was
He's
trying
a-
to take his booty.
Yeah, that would be
You would
me.
be him?
Just because we look alike. I don't remember his lines. But,
You said that right after? No homo, though.
no homo though. Hey, it's prison. It's prison.
That is funny. Oh my gosh. Okay.
He's in there for life, I
Funny
think.
as fuck.
I don't know.
Next question. What do you want to learn more about in this chapter of your life?
Ooh. I would say just getting more familiar with like the media industry and stuff like that. Just learning more about it. I'm already like, even just being here is cool. Like seeing all this and everything. Going to open mics and stuff like that, performing. We also got a performance that we're gonna do. I think maybe at the end of this month. Yeah, for sure at the end of this month. We're going to do a performance, a live performance, and record that and put it out and everything like that. So I think just learning more about the behind the scenes of all that is cool because I've always just been a performer, but I want to really like understand what goes into pushing all this stuff and making it happen.
And you said that's going to be at the end of this month?
Yeah, it's going to be like December 26th, I think the date is when we're going to film and do all that.
Do you have everything like prepared for who you want in your video? For who you want in your video, you know?
Yeah. Well, if we have a spot and stuff, you know what I mean, I'll definitely let y'all know and stuff. But are you in a lot of videos and stuff?
I've been getting a lot of offers, but from people who I don't trust.
Oh, yeah.
So I just say no.
Why?
Yeah.
Like,
because I watch too many movies and it's mostly foreigners. I'm not saying that you're a foreigner, but yeah, they just be doing like some. I just don't want to put myself in a position to where I'm in a room like full of men and everything. And, you know, I was told it was going to be a lot more professional. So, I mean, I could just tell by the way they're messaging me.
Yeah.
If it's going to be something legit or if it's gonna be something.
Are you do you sing?
I don't sing.
She raps. She writes poetry as well, but she doesn't want to share her work because she's scared.
Wow.
I keep telling her to say something at open mic.
You should. Our buzzer freestyle right here. What's up? We live.
We live, baby. That's all I got.
Oh no.
No.
Wait, you should share a snippet.
A snippet of what?
Of your poem. Just so they have a taste in case they never, ever hear it.
I mean, I posted one on Instagram.
But they don't know that.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Okay. I could do this.
What kind of poetry do you like to write, Lucid?
I write what I'm feeling in that exact moment. So majority of the time, it'll probably sound bitter, sad, or angry. But I just feel like that very like temporarily, like in that moment. And when I can only share with her so much about what's going on in my life. So I try to just, you know, express it on paper.
Yeah, it's a good outlet to write and stuff like.
This one is called "It's Just Business."
Ooh, this is a good one. Go ahead.
I wrote this because, you know, it's just every time I make those connections with people and we somehow collab together or I work for them, you know, especially like in the barber industry, whenever I want to progress and like do better elsewhere, they immediately like cut me off. So the bonds that I build with people, it means nothing to them at the end of the day if I were to like part ways with them. So instead of supporting me from a distance, they like cut me off completely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
My heart is beating fast. Oh my gosh. Bitches don't want to see me make it. And when I say bitches, it's the one who got that little thing. The ones who act like a boss and don't really be sane in the membrane. Why do y'all not want me to fucking succeed? Is it because you actually really need me? Oh, please, stop acting so fucking greedy. You got it all already, and I'm trying to get there. I'll be looking so high up to y'all. Sometimes I'm the one that's trapped in despair. Whew. And that's all I'm going to give y'all. That's all I'm going to give y'all.
Bitches.
It's a lot more.
Y'all hear that?
Real.
Bitches.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot more bitches in here and everything.
She has a hater. I'm not going to say their name.
Oh,
but wait, I'm not saying their names. So she shared her.
Who is it?
She shared her poem with someone.
Ah, shit.
And they straight up told her that her rhymes were basically whack and that she couldn't write and all this stuff. And I was like, what the fuck?
Damn.
And it's someone who supposedly supports her.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of them, so they won't know who's who. But and
just some
they
more
probably
bitches.
don't. Yes. So I'm trying to get her to
I'm sorry.
perform.
I don't know who y'all are, but if she calling y'all bitches, I'm calling y'all bitches.
There are some bitches.
Oh my gosh.
Nah, it's a tough thing though. Like, I mean, everybody starts somewhere. So if you're like, don't be insecure about what your first poems or anything like that sound like or anything like that. Like, cause like I said, my first shit was my name is Ryan. I like to be Ryan. You know what I mean? Like, it just takes repetition and practice like anything. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
fuck them.
I mean, I don't. One day, I feel like the number one reason I really don't want to perform is because I just had this adrenaline and I did not like it at all. Like,
but you gotta like get through that too. I mean, I think everybody is that, you know, nervous whenever they perform. I still get nervous like to this day every
really?
time I get on
you
stage.
don't ever look nervous.
I know because I do it a lot, but it's like I had a conversation with my cousin about this. Like one time we did an open mic, and you know, he went up there and killed it. It was like one of his first times like performing, and I was like, bro, like how you just push that shit out, like that's all it is. It's like you're just pushing that shit out. You're up there basically fighting fear in a way. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're nervous as fuck, but you're like with your art, you're like, fuck you, fear. Like, I'm gonna get this out regardless. Like, that's kind of how I feel. That's how I look at it anyways.
A wise person once told me, I'm not going to say his name, but we talked about fear a lot, and he told me to never stand on the same side as fear. So basically, I took that as when I'm afraid to like do something, that means me and fear, we're comfortable. So I don't ever want to like switch sides because the fear is keeping me on this side because of what might happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I think of it. And I still have a lot of fears when it comes to stuff like this. But I have her. She's very motivating and everything. It's all love. It's no kind of hate behind it ever.
Right.
She's like she supports me, you know, 100%. And whenever I need those words of encouragement, I get it from her.
Plus, I told her if I can write about some sad shit, she could share her stuff.
Yeah.
And who knows who's going through the same exact thing that needs to hear it.
Yeah, it's always cool to have somebody that does it with you too. Like, I mean, I have my brother that he's been doing it with me since, like, you know, we were kids. You know, my dad put us in the booth and stuff. And, you know, like lately it's kind of been, you know, just me, but that's because I want to be like, I want to get out there. Like, I've always been that kid that was just like the tag along kid, you know what I mean? Like, I've always just been like, hey, Ryan, you want to come do this? I'm like, yeah. I've never been like, hey, I want to do this, let me do that. I think like just recently, like that's why I started popping up at open mics and stuff, because I got tired of everybody like, I can't do it today. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna do it regardless. Like, so it's just like, it's that fear. I heard this quote by Jimmy Iovine. He's one of the producers that signed Dr. Dre and everything like that. And so he says, fear is powerful. Like, you can let it stop you, or you can let it push you, basically. And so what I took from that is, like, if you let it push you, you're basically like, you know, like, all right, I'm afraid, but I'm gonna show myself that I'm not afraid, type shit. You know what I mean? Like, something like that.
Damn, that's good.
Yeah.
That is good.
I like that.
Shit.
It's pretty dope. It spoke to me.
Okay. I have one last question. Who do you compare yourself most to? Why them? How does that comparison fuel you? How does it drain you? You can answer one at a time.
I compare myself a lot, I think, and I'm trying like not to now. But but my mom's always like, you need to stop comparing yourself. It's just because like I'm 27, you know what I mean? Like a lot of my friends and family are like in relationships and long-term relationships and shit like that, and doing the whole family thing, and I'm just here like just still trying to be a rapper or entertainer or whatever, you know what I mean? So like I'm always like, man, like maybe I should just stop, maybe I should just quit and whatever. And then my mom's always like, so I would say like she's one of the big inspirations to push me to just like keep going and stuff like that. Just be like, man, you need to stop comparing yourself to people and stuff like that. And I would say the most person I compare myself, it would probably be my bro, just because like he's my older brother, and then like I always see things happening for him, and I'm just like, man, like you got this and that and everything like that. So, but yeah.
How does it fuel you?
Fuels me because I'm just like, I see what he has, and I'm like, yeah, I want that. So I'm like, okay, maybe it lets me, I guess it gives me like a template, like what I want to do and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Do you feel like it drains you at times?
Yeah.
How?
Like just not having things that other people have is like, it kind of brings you to this dark place, and you're kind of like, man, I just want to quit. Like, I'm not this image of a normal life or whatever that people might respect more or whatever like that, or something like that, And I feel like that, just having that mindset, like, I mean, just talking about it now is like, it's kind of crippling. Like it stops you to a point, you know what I mean? Because instead of doing something about it, you're just like, oh, I'll never get that, So why even try?
Ooh, it's the rabbit hole.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah, drag yourself out of that.
It's pretty tough.
I want to hear your questions.
My question. Oh, by the way, this is another category from We're Not Really Strangers. It's the self-love edition.
You gotta have that self-love.
Love yourself.
For real.
Ooh, okay,
Or nobody will.
Hey.
J. Cole said it.
How have you been underselling yourself, perhaps unintentionally?
I would say just not going out and like performing and doing stuff, on my own time, or even putting the work in, behind the scenes. Like sometimes I'll get writer's block or something like that, and I just won't want to write, or I'll get home from work and just kind of I'm just gonna chill today type shit.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Do you set a goal of like how many times a week you want to go to open mics, like different open mics, and like?
Well, I think whenever I met you guys, like I went out like every week, I think in October, and that is my like birth month, so I think that might have a lot more to do with it. Like I was just trying to get out the house, but yeah, I did it every month, every week, and then it kind of took a toll. I was like, yo, I'm paying like $10 to get in here like each week, and then
that do add up.
And it's like $40 a month, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let me chill on it. So I've been chilling like recently, but I mean, still shout out to Royal Lanes, and then also shout out to Dallas Open Mic at Creators Don't Die. They also have a good game over there on Tuesdays and stuff. So.
Yeah, you should follow them.
I've been hearing about them, and then Dallas Open Mic at Green Elephant.
Yeah, well, they were originally at Green Elephant, and then they just switched to Creators Don't Die. So, yeah.
Also, it's the same
guy. Yeah.
What? Okay, we used to go to the Green Elephant a lot. I don't know if you remember.
Oh snap!
That was the Green Elephant.
Okay, yeah, I have
Yeah,
been.
I started going there like, well, when they used to do it when I first moved out here, like at I thought they still down here in Deep Ellum. They started in at the RBC. Sorry, and then they had to switch to the Green Elephant, and so we would go out there a couple times, and then we also went to now they're at Creators Don't Die. They just recently switched over there, I think late October. So
Mm-hmm.
I started going out there.
Will you be?
That's
Oh, I'm
cool.
sorry. Go ahead.
I know. I was gonna say that's cool. We do have to check them out because you've been talking about them for a minute.
I have an interview there next week. I'm getting interviewed while painting, so I'm
Oh,
kind of
that's
nervous
sick.
about that. Cause I've been to the old Creators Don't Die, but I haven't been to this one. And what I've been seeing online, it looks like super lit. It looked like famous people go there.
It's pretty dope. Yeah, I think they had like a concert with Twista out there not too long ago.
Yeah.
So that's pretty
Oh.
sick. Yeah, I've never been.
I was like, that.
Yes,
I've never been to the old one, but this new spot's pretty cool.
I've been to the old one. Yeah, the old one is where I told you that I had been a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna ask you though. Okay, go ahead.
Next question. What haven't you given yourself permission to feel recently?
Damn,
Be honest.
that's tough.
Do you
I
talk
gotta-
about your feelings a lot or
I gotta
emotions?
think about that. I mean, not really. Maybe in my head, but I don't like talk to other people about
What
them
are you
too much.
telling yourself in your head?
Mhm.
We want to know.
Huh?
Visualize your thoughts.
Something that I don't allow myself to feel.
Mm-hmm.
Grateful. That's a tough one sometimes. But like I'm getting better about it. Like this is like I'm saying like recently I've just been on some real like self-love shit. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah, so like but yeah, grateful. Just grateful cuz a lot of times like I said I'll be comparing myself to,
Mhm.
you know, people my age, my peers, and I'm just like, man, like nobody fucks with me because I'm still trying to do this and they're doing that, you know what I mean? And like I'm kind
Trust
of
me, I
feel
get it.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
so yeah.
Damn.
And then like it just takes time to be like I've learned recently like you just got to look back at, you know, where you were and where you are, and you got to be grateful for that you're not still there, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
No matter if you're not where these other people are, you're still further than you were, you know what I mean? That's kind of what I got to tell myself a lot.
My goodness.
Do you remember the question?
I do not remember. I
Next
don't
one.
remember. I'm sorry.
How have you neglected yourself recently? What's one small way you can make it up to yourself?
Today.
It does say today.
Oh,
I didn't know if you had time, but I guess you do.
neglecting myself.
Yes. How have you neglected yourself recently?
Do you
Recently?
need an example?
Yeah.
I've been neglecting myself by catering to my health. The
Mm.
things that I need to do to
Mm.
be healthy, I've just been, because I feel so unmotivated and like discouraged. Yeah, I've been neglecting that part of myself.
Yeah, I think that's probably one of the main things that I'm trying like to get into is like working out a lot and
Yeah, that's hard.
doing like cardio is a bitch. I don't like doing cardio, so I lift a lot with my bro, but like I just
Sweating just
I don't like
about it.
walking or running and shit. Like I'm like fuck that. But
You don't like walking?
I don't. I
What?
mean, it's not that I don't like. I do like it. Like after I'm done and everything, and once I get it done, like I feel great. But like it's just doing it, like getting myself up to do it.
That's
like
the hardest part,
yeah.
just showing up.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that would be the thing. The main thing for me is like walking every day or going for a run or something.
So how are you going to make it up to yourself today?
Well, shit, it's a little late, but
You better walk around your backyard.
I gotta walk to my car, so
You got
I'll
2
do.
hours. 2
Oh, my
hours.
throat.
Okay, let's say, what can you offer to a romantic relationship that you're most excited to give? What about yourself that you're most excited to give in a romantic relationship?
I'm funny. I don't know.
That is always
I'm pretty-
a plus.
I'm
Bruh,
pretty.
a
Gotta be
man that
funny.
can make you laugh. Well, a woman that can make you laugh, but
Yeah,
a man
yeah.
that can like make us
Hee hee ha
laugh.
ha. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm funny. I mean, I'm pretty. I'm pretty protective too, I guess. Like I won't let just anything happen to somebody or whatever.
They'll feel safe.
Yeah. Security.
Yes.
I'm always about like
Those are
reassurance. So I'm always like, I'll reassure the person that I'm with, that
I mean,
I'm
could
fucking
you
with.
say that louder for the guys who may want to write this down?
Well, it's just because I want it. I mean, there's girls out there that don't give it back too, and that's when it's like we probably shouldn't do this. You know what I mean? And I'm like a little like insecure in that sense too. Is like I like her to be like on me sometimes, like not too much, but at least like let me know every now and then. You know what I mean? That you still fuck with me, still love me for a reason.
That's a good one. We all need that reassurance.
Yeah.
What?
Because it's true. Okay. This will be the last question. When do you feel your best? What are you wearing? What are you doing?
Ooh. I feel my best when I'm on stage.
That's good.
Like towards maybe like the end of the performance, or like if people are fucking with it, that's when I feel my best. Like I even recently I did like a couple comedy open mics at the Dallas Comedy Club, and just hearing those laughs, like that fucking felt amazing. Like just to make people laugh, it was
What are
pretty
one
dope.
of the jokes you said? Make us laugh.
Okay, well this joke is, I don't know if it's funny like to say it now, but I just kind of told everybody like a brief introduction of myself. I was like, I'm half Mexican, half Indian. I was like, a lot of kids growing up, they thought I was black, and I had to be like, nah, that's just my stepdad.
Oh my God.
The crowd just died, and like it kind of stumped me. I was like, fuck, what did I write after that? Like, so yeah, I had to go through my notes, and it was
Did
embarrassing.
people
but
like look at you stupid for like saying that?
they just rolled, like they kept laughing, like
Oh
it was a bigger laugh than I thought I was gonna get.
You're like, oh shit, I am funny.
I was like, oh damn, and it stumped me because I wrote this shit like before I put it on. I just wasn't looking at my phone, and then I had to like find it, and I'm like, oh, this is embarrassing. So they just kept like dying because I'm up there fucking embarrassing myself. Like, yeah. So, but I mean, it felt good afterwards.
Would you ever do it at Royal Lanes?
Comedy? No,
Yes.
I don't.
Those aren't the vibes you feel?
Yeah, it's not like a comedy. It's not a comedy club type thing, And a comedy club is different because like they're sitting there for comedy. Like they're gonna be quiet. They're gonna pay attention to what you're saying. And like at those open mics, like nothing against them, but it's just like, you got people talking in the background. They're not gonna give a fuck about who's up there or whatever. Like, and then
That
also
makes sense.
you got music going and shit like that.
And
so
people are getting fucked up
yeah,
at the comedy club.
yeah. So.
I think one girl did comedy one Thursday, and I didn't hear anyone laugh, and I was like,
Yeah, and
don't
I've
think no
seen
one's paying
people
attention.
I remember that.
try it.
I remember that.
I've seen people try it, and it doesn't go well. So I'm just like,
so when's your next performance so we can go support you?
comedy
Comedy wise.
I don't know. It's like a pop
I would support.
thing. Like they'll put like names, and they'll like you sign up, and then they'll put names, draw names, and that's whenever they kind of
They contact you?
yeah.
We're gonna wrap it up, man.
Okay.
Follow Ryan on Instagram.
Yes, sir. Ryan Ledesma.
Do you have anything you wanna say?
Um,
One last thing. Anybody who you wanna give a shout out to?
Yes.
First and foremost, thank y'all for having me on here. It's pretty cool. It's dope. I really appreciate the opportunity and all that stuff. I don't get to do this a lot. I've reached out to a lot of podcasts and not heard anything, so this means a lot.
We would love to have you again.
Yes.
Oh man, I'd love to come back anytime. So
Yeah.
just let me know.
It's always crazy whenever like the people who ask to be on and we don't really know anything about them, and then when we finally meet them, we're like, oh shit, this person is so cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And we learned so much more about you too than
Yeah.
from seeing you just on once a week at open mic.
Yes.
I can talk about anything too. Like so, we can go back into Jeffrey Dahmer if y'all want to.
Oh my god.
No, but
We're
yeah.
gonna wrap it up then.
Talk to go ahead and follow us on Dem Ledesma Boys, DemLedesmaBoyz. Also we got a project coming out with my cousin called Solo, SOULO, and then y'all
Yes.
check out the EP Clarity.
Hey.
It's on all platforms. Wherever you get your music, go check it out.
All right. Well, we're gonna y'all have a good night. I
Yes.
hope you enjoyed.
This
Follow him.
cool new background. Look at us.
For
We're
real.
professional
We
right
love
now.
Shout out to Olivia.
Hell yeah, Olivia's cool as fuck. She's
yeah.
helping us, and we will be here every Wednesday now.
Yeah.
Also, follow Swag Without a Tag. They're the ones who made our shirts. If you watch the first episode, you know who made them.
She makes hats, quilts,
Yes.
everything.
I just might stun on that ass. Boy dripping like he's sweating. I know they hate cause they mad. That's a mess, Joe Pesci. I just want more than I had. God with it, and if he let me, I'm taking it all and they'll never forget me. Greatest of all, never coming in second. You call me rap cause the way that I wreck it. Tearing them down cause my flow them malicious. You thinking you better? That's only a figment. Now listen,